Yo, what up? You know who this is. I'm Aaron, your journalist and new realtor of Indiana. You can find my news and information on Facebook at Public Announcement TV. There you can navigate to my other social media such as my IG, where I post all my Indiana listings for housing. My telephone number can be found here at 317-349-0576. All you gotta do is call me. I'm here today with my mechanic Jerry. I've been knowing him for some years now. How long have I been knowing you, Jerry?
Shit, I don't know. Since you stayed over there for what, Capital, or that's where you met me when you had that white van. I had to come over there and start that starter.
Yeah, Kenwood.
Yeah, Kenwood.
Yeah. I was living on 23rd and Kenwood.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a minute. Where was I living over there? Where was I living? Oh, that was. Here, let me see. Let me make sure the cameras is all good. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. I was over there no later than 2017. I'm thinking 2015. Yeah, and you've been my mechanic since then.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's over 10 years.
Yeah.
I got 10.
Yeah. How long you been mechanic?
I started working on cars, man, when I was like 15.
Okay, so it's been some years. You just got a gift at working on cars.
My mom is man-made, man. He can fix it.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong. Man, you a good mechanic, though.
Yeah.
Because every time I call you, I can rely on you. Yeah, straight up, man. It's what's the degrees out here today?
It's probably about 90.
90 degrees. 90 degrees. You came out here to look at the car. 90-degree weather.
Right.
I had no intentions or idea that you were going to work on my car, and yet you put my water pump on my car.
No doubt. That's what I do. That's what I do.
If y'all don't know what reliable is, I don't know what to tell you because you just heard it. The man came over and put a water pump on my car in 90-degree weather. That's the mechanic you want. We're in Indianapolis right now. Is there any way they can reach you?
Yes, sir. 317-809-6655.
Yeah, and that's the camera you're looking at right there.
All right.
Yep, yep. And what's the number again? I was talking.
317-809-6655.
Okay, cool. And there you go. You call Jerry if you need work, especially if you're a lady. You feel me? Because ladies, I be hearing they be having a lot of busters trying to get over on them all the time. Always trying to charge them an arm and a leg and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then don't do a good job.
Yeah, just like old girl that we seen today.
Yeah.
I seen that she was trying to get her stuff worked on. It was weird. Yeah. It was like he had a tow truck, he lifted it up, but then he pushed it back. Like he had a tow truck like he was taking it away, but then when you looked up, it just got pushed back.
Okay.
And then when you talked to her today, she said that she had lost
some antifreeze.
Some antifreeze, and she's missing something. There you go.
Yeah. So.
Not a good mechanic. Not a good mechanic. You went to the Pacer game.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it was amazing, man. It was hype. Everybody was feeling good. When Halliburton went down, it was over. The crowd just seemed like it took the breath out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody thought we still really had a chance, though.
Yeah.
The boys just froze up, though.
But we did. If he wouldn't have went down, it would have been another outcome.
Oh, yeah. I already know. I was picking them to win. I was picking them to win it all.
Yeah. Did you bet?
Nah, I didn't bet. I don't know how to do that FanDuel or whatever it is.
They be on there getting it in.
Yeah.
They be on there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they be making big money over there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this for you.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I think if he wouldn't have went down, they would have won.
Yeah, it was looking
Period.
very bright for us.
Yeah, because when he first got in there, he had 9 points in like the first 7 minutes or something?
Hit 3 straight 3-pointers.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like, dang, we about to win that championship.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be the same after this though.
No.
He ain't gonna be the same.
No.
I mean, but I don't know. It's a different game right now. It ain't like you got to play very physical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do when you. It's little spurts of it in the playoffs. You know what I mean? But it's like all they do is shoot threes now. So is Achilles really gonna mess with a player's 3-point shooting game today? It might not.
It's according on how they got the lift up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What you mean?
I'm saying the lift.
Yeah.
When you go, that's what they're going to determine.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't over. But it's like I said, it's all about what kind of game you're going to play. That's what I would say.
Right.
I mean, because if you're going to be a juggernaut and just want to push everybody around, you're going to need your Achilles.
No
But if you're just a shooter, then you can shoot flat-footed.
I wish they would have just brought him in second half. Don't play the first half.
Halliburton, yeah.
Second half, let's see what we got.
Yeah, because you always, I wish he would have just sat out, period, basically. Because it's one of the things where it's like, he's hurt. Is he really? But no, he was really hurt.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that you had to see, the brutal outcome. Like he did it all the way.
Right.
And he didn't have to do that.
Right.
So, that being said, I think Halliburton should, definitely be here for a while. He showed that he was ready to take it all the way, take it to the limit if he had to.
Right.
And that's what he did. So, we can't, hopefully the Pacers don't just screw him over in a couple of years.
Right.
And they say, get out of here. No, that ain't how you do people.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think next year he ain't gonna play none of the season next
You
year.
don't think so?
No, because that's got to heal, man.
Did you see a snap?
I did. I did. So it was just crazy.
You seen it like kind of like pop, like wiggle. That's what I seen.
Because when they kept on showing the replay in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You went down there with your son too, did you? With the
me
family?
and my nephew and my son. I don't know. That was my nephew in the picture with me.
Yeah.
My son, he was standing there. I don't know why he didn't get in.
Right. Right. So they had a good time too.
Yeah.
How much y'all pay for them tickets?
Oh, them tickets went under $5.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was in Thunder. Yeah, y'all went to the field house and got in for $5.
Mm-hmm.
And that was good.
But we was sitting by this one cat. He was like he paid $150 because they was sold out.
Right.
So somebody sold him his tickets for $75 a piece.
Right. Yeah, man. How would you rate Indiana, like Indianapolis, like in that environment and stuff?
Well, a lot of people don't want to come here because they say, one, it gets too cold here.
That's what they say.
And then, they want to say we're a violent city, but, it's violence everywhere.
Yep.
I just stay to my business and keep it moving, man.
And no problems. So, that being said, Indianapolis must not be that bad because I don't be having problems either.
Now, my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, you from Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know you from Memphis.
That's a horse of another color.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Memphis to go down.
Yeah, that's wild down there, man.
Yeah, well, now I know it is now. It ain't always been like that, though.
No.
Yeah. But I know now it is.
Yeah.
They said that's almost murder capital of the U.S. right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's worse than L.A. or New York right now.
Okay.
I'm thinking that because Memphis. I watched Stephen A. and somebody else I think talked about it. There was like a lot of NBA players don't want to go to Memphis because of that.
Yeah. Well, you go do what you gotta do. You go to play. You can always get room service. You ain't gotta come out your room.
Right.
So.
But even bigger than that, it's like Ja Morant. They want to keep him. the young boy, because he's an attraction.
Yeah.
He brings people to the arena,
Right.
to the city.
Right.
And that's one of the things where it's like, if you was a player, would you want to go to that environment where you got better opportunities?
Well, hey, you got to go where your job take you.
How was it in Memphis when you was growing up?
Well, I didn't really grow up in Memphis.
Mm.
My mother kind of brought me here when I was like 5.
Okay, but you was born in Memphis.
But I was born in Memphis. I mean, I went for like 3.5 years, and I had fun.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to see the city a little bit.
right. I'm pretty sure you got family over there too.
Yeah, that's where all my family is.
In Memphis.
In Memphis.
Probably your uncles, your aunts, all that.
Yes, sir.
Yep. How did they talk about it?
Well, I don't really have any living relatives on my mother's side or my father's side.
Okay.
My father, his side of the family, a lot in Michigan,
Right.
Mississippi, and stuff like that. But my sister, them, I'm trying to get them to come here,
Yeah.
but they talk about it's too cold.
No, hey.
So,
but I think it snow a little bit in Memphis, don't it?
yeah,
A little bit, right?
man, you know, if they get an inch or two on the street, man, they close the whole city down.
Mm.
These fools be having so many accidents that don't make any sense.
Uh,
So I'll be like, wow.
How- how long do you think it snows in Memphis? It don't snow very long, does it?
Mm-mm. They don't know. I ain't never seen them get over maybe 3 inches.
Mm.
So,
And how long does it snow? Like, is it like a week out, one week out the year or something, or what?
man, it's just very seldom that they,
Get
some
snow. Okay, so it's like Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but Indianapolis ain't that bad.
No, I've been here really all my life.
Me too. Yeah. It don't. It used to be worse.
Yeah.
I think it
We've
did.
been having it good though.
Yeah, lately.
Yeah, we've
Right?
been having it good the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it ain't been snowing like that.
Yeah.
It don't get cold until December.
We don't get a lot of accumulation like we used to.
No.
So
Why do you think that?
I don't know.
You don't think it's because of global
That
warming?
we ain't got that 14 inches shut the city down,
Yeah. But you don't think it's because of global warming?
Could be. I really don't know.
I think it, if you was to rate yourself, I'm just popping questions out there. In 3 words, how would you describe yourself?
Well, I'm a caring person. I'm loyal. You know what I'm saying? Trustworthy.
That's 3 right there.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of my customers, man. They'll give me their credit card to go get parts.
Yeah, I
That's
get
how-
that from you. Yeah,
I trust what. That's how
You're
trustworthy
trustworthy.
I am.
I definitely understand that part.
So,
Yep.
I love the passion. I love working on cars,
Right.
and I think I'm real cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of my people say, "Well, you need to raise your prices."
Yeah.
But I feel like people don't have money. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
exactly.
So
Right.
I just try to give them a nice quality job for a reasonable price. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And what's your number again?
317-809-6655.
That's where you can reach him.
Yes.
Your mechanic right now. I mean, and appreciate that today.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? $100 for the water pump. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, you figure a shop with it, they probably hit you about 4 something.
At least double.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at least 200.
Yeah.
At least, but you might have to buy the part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know how things got shaking. You got different ways to go about things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And supply and demand will never change. Supply and demand will never change. You feel me?
Right.
It's always going to go up and down.
Right. It is.
It might be 400 today, but it might be 200 tomorrow.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it. It's always went up or down. People are only gonna pay what they gonna pay.
Yeah. Well, this one wise man told me. He said, "Every job is not for you. The only thing you can do is set your price, and if that person willing to pay it,
That's it.
that job is for you. But every job is not for you."
Exactly.
And it make damn good sense to me. So,
Do you work on cars? Do you think it's a passion, or you just think it's not a passion?
oh, it's most definitely a passion because I work when I get off work. I work on cars. You know what I'm saying?
Something simple, real quick.
And sometimes, shoot, I might not stop until about 11 at night.
Right.
Because I want to get the job done.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I think I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Like I don't like being jobs half done,
Right.
half-ass done.
Right.
I like to complete a job, whatever, and do it right.
So I'm thinking about when I do retire, because I detail too.
Okay.
So I do a lot of detail.
How about you charge the detail?
It just really depends on how filthy the car is. You know what I'm saying?
You do wax too?
Yeah, I do. I can buff it out, but majority of the time, what I do now is I just use spray wax
Yeah.
and really buff it as I'm
What do you buff with?
just regular towel, just a regular towel. I'm gonna have to put me a face page up some
You got to.
so I can show people because
You got to.
I do good work.
What would you show them if you had that?
Well, I show them the beginning, and I show them the results. So, and then they can determine on what they think the quality of work that I did.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Yeah, drink you a couple more beers.
yeah, I got some beers. I got some Modelo's, I think, at home.
Get some Modelo. You drink Modelo's?
Yeah. I drink Yinglin's.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? Not Heineken, but damn, what is that other beer? I can't never think of that beer.
What? What beer?
It's in the form of the Heineken and Modelo and the Yingling.
Okay. What you talking about? Let's figure this out. I like Modelo, but I stopped buying it because it's getting a little bit too expensive.
Oh yeah,
It is expensive.
$40 a case.
Yeah. That's right. And how many come in this case?
24.
24?
Yeah.
24 for the 40.
It's the little premium beer. What is that beer called, man?
Shit.
Man.
That Modelo for the 40. 24 for the 40.
The Yinglin's right at close.
And
to
what
40.
ounces are they?
Oh, they 16 ounces.
16 ounces, the Modelo's. All I know is, you gotta spend something for the Modelo's. I don't know if they went down or anything. It sounds like they got a good little deal.
No, they ain't went down, though.
It ain't went down, just went up, stayed up.
You buy them hot, you can get them a little cheaper, but
Yeah. Yeah, I just drink this old English.
That's what I do. Yes, Coronas.
Coronas, you
Yeah, I
like the
drink
Coronas?
Coronas, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Man, I think drinking really, I drink, but I really don't need to drink.
I can't drink no more. Them youngsters of mine, my nephew and my son, because we play a lot of dominoes,
Yeah.
and they be feeling, take shots. Probably after that third shot, boy, nigga out.
Right,
Nigga
right.
done,
What you drinking?
They drinking that Palmer salt. They drinking what's that new one with the cross on it?
The Don Julio.
Yeah, Don Julio. And they drinking that the other one that they. What is that beer? What is that liquor called? Don Julio and something else. What's the Jay-Z liquor with the cross?
I don't know. Here, let me see. Let me ask. Let me ask Google. Let's go. Hey, let's ask. What is it? Jay-Z liquor. Douce.
Douce. There you go. That's the cross, right?
Yeah. Douce.
Yeah, they drink that on that Don Julio. Every once in a while they might bring some tequila over, but
yeah,
they most definitely.
That's what they be drinking. Hey, I hear you. All I know is, Jerry, I'm trying to get to the bag, man. Man, this bag is acting. He acting a little too funny. You feel me? He acting up. He getting on my nerves. That bag.
Like I said, I'm thinking about retiring next year at 64 rather. But I know I still got 4 years on my truck, so I'll probably wait till that last year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shit, I'm making a $700 payment, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And so if I retire and only getting that check once a month, that ain't gonna do.
Yeah, you gotta get your paper.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
get your paper.
Yeah.
You gotta get your paper. You gotta get your motherfucking paper. I mean, I'm sorry to say it like that, but big time.
Trust and understand. I understand what you're saying. That's why I tell my wife I gotta get it while it's getting is good. Because when it's over, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, but it's over. It's over.
Everything comes to a halt.
Yeah. Everything gonna stop.
So
at one point.
Yeah, you gotta get it while you can get
it.
Shit.
Yeah, they gonna never stop.
And she always talk that smack. Money ain't, girl. Money ain't everything, but hey, I'd rather have it than not have it.
Yeah. That's what rule the world right now.
Yeah, because like I said, when it's over, man.
That little bitty paper.
Yeah.
Man, the digital age is here.
Put it on paper. Yeah.
The digital age is here. Yeah. Jerry. The digital age, I think me and you relate.
You heard what OJ said? Hey, a woman will sell her precious body for a small piece of paper.
I seen a pimp
carries a lot of weight.
Yeah, I seen a pimp get 35 years the other day, a couple weeks ago. A pimp gave him 35 years in the news.
Damn.
You feel me? A pimp, 35 years. Is it really that deep? You feel me? Is it that deep to where
I'm on it?
To where females is suing these motherfuckers for millions, and you was wanting to be in on it?
I'm just allowing myself
Man
to help you do what you got to do, baby. You know what I'm saying? So,
gave him 35 years.
Cause we still ain't on no more, right?
Yeah, we been on. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we in here, man. I'm just talking. You just talking. That's how we talking. You feel me? Yeah. But that paper is the root of all evil. But it is in demand right now. That paper. It's in demand.
I just hate to see all these people out here on the corner that beg.
Boy.
When you know there's a lot of jobs out here that you can do. It might not be the job that you want.
Yeah.
But at least you'll have some income coming in.
Hey, I tell you what. Sometimes I look at it like it could be you. You feel me?
That's why you gotta count your blessings.
Boy, you count your blessings?
You got to count your blessings. Yes, I count my blessings every day.
How you count your blessings?
I thank the Lord every day for waking me up, giving me my strength and health. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because without that, you can't do what you need to do.
Right.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know every time I hear a blessing, I be like, let me say this real quick so I can do it, so I can not be missing out. You feel me? That's how I be thinking too.
Oh yeah.
Like, thank you for letting me get up. You feel me?
Oh yeah. I was helping somebody the other day, you know. And like I told him, you know, you don't owe me nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, you know, we got to help each other.
Exactly.
And we can't be scared with all the stuff going on in the world. You know, hey, I feel like the Lord got me covered. So
Yeah.
when it's my time, it's my time. So,
Boy,
so
I'm scared of my time.
yeah.
I'm scared.
You ain't got to be scared.
I'm scared.
You ain't got to be scared.
I'm scared, Jared.
No, you ain't got to be
I'm scared about my last day.
Nah, you ain't got to be scared.
Man, it's scary. I be sitting here like, every time I see something like on TV, talk about your heart, anything, I be feeling like, ooh, is that me? Ooh. You feel me? Because you be seeing people,
Oh, yeah.
and they be having problems. They be having problems. It's just like, ooh. Have you ever had a problem, an illness? Something life-threatening even?
Nah, I can't say that. I had carpal tunnel surgery a couple times, but
Yeah. How was that?
it was okay. It went well.
What they do?
Cut me here and took a ligament out,
Okay.
and cut me here.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, right here and in my elbow.
Okay.
See them two, see them lines in my.
Yeah.
I hit it on both.
Okay.
Shoot, that second time, man.
Ooh.
Second time, man, I had to go back to the doctor because
Ooh. Okay.
that stitch opened up and that bone came in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that made me feel cringy, man.
But it was good, man. It was cool. I didn't even feel it.
They ain't put nothing. They ain't put like no screws or nothing in you or what?
No.
They just took some stuff out.
Took some tendons out.
Yeah.
Make them, you know, so it won't tighten up. You know?
Yeah.
When you have carpal tunnel, your hand will tighten up, and you basically gotta, you know, force your fingers back out.
Yeah.
Because it'll clamp down like that.
Man, that made me feel weird though. Like, like, man, I think God to be. I gotta be. I ain't gonna say. I don't feel like I'm healthy, but I don't feel like I'm just bad. You feel me?
Well, I feel good for my age, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lord wakes me up every morning. I get up and go to work. Like I said, I work on my cars. I have a little fun here and there. So I'm good.
Me, you can call me. You can come get a crib. All you gotta do is call me at 317-349-0576. I'm Aaron, your realtor in Indiana. Just hit me up. And I'm a journalist. You can catch me on Facebook at Public Announcement TV. And we just be out here. Man, I tell you what, Jerry, man, this is where I be at, man.
I understand.
This is where I be at, really.
Cool me.
How you think about my weapons? How you like my weapons?
I love your weapons.
What's your favorite weapon on the wall?
You know, I see your little nine shocks.
Little nine chucks.
I see your little Freddy Cougar, your little nine.
Okay.
Double blade right there, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, laid out in here, it look nice.
Then I got the toy guns. Yeah.
Some 45s on there.
Yeah, it was the 45s. It was the 45 Desert Eagles right there. That's what it is.
What is his name? Make my day.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a reel the other day, and no homo. I see it was like all celebrities like in the new ones, like walking together, and Clint Eastwood was one of them. I was like, yeah. You feel me?
Make my day.
Yeah. You feel me? I've seen some Eastwoods even back in my day, like watching the reruns, like yeah, I get what they say about you, Eastwood. Yeah, me, real grimy, real grimy. Clint Eastwood, boy. Clint Eastwood, he was a mean cat in the movies. He was a mean cat. I like the Clint. I can't never remember some of his sayings as Clint Eastwood. You feel me? But I remember seeing him.
Make my day, Paul.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was one of them. Yeah.
Do you feel lucky?
Yeah. Like like chew just tobacco or just a grain of
But John
weed.
Wayne wasn't no punk.
I really didn't see too much of John Wayne.
Shit, John Wayne, man. The Sons of Katie Eller. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
When they stole his grandson, he had to get what's that? Something Jacob McKinley. Like, yeah, he got some nice little movies out there.
John Wayne. I never was on John Wayne. I didn't really even try to check him out or anything.
The Sons of Katie Eller.
Mm-hmm.
He had some good movies.
Yeah. But I know who he was, though. Yeah. John Wayne. He's dead now, though, ain't he?
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, but I tell you what, death scares me.
Oh shit, man.
It scares me.
Just be happy and lucky. Count your blessings. And when it's time, it's time.
I mean, I wish they could take my brain and put it in a robot. A lot of people don't like that.
Yeah.
They don't agree with that. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, if they can take your brain and put it in a robot, at least you'll still be around, huh?
Would you do that?
It'll be something 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah. I feel like 50-50. Half of me say yay and half of me say no.
Yeah.
That's when I'm gone. It's time to go.
But a part of you would want to live on, is what you're saying.
Well, that's why you have your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have boys so they can carry your
Exactly.
name. You know what I'm saying? If you just have girls, they can't carry your name.
Yes.
So you have to have boys so that name can carry on.
Exactly.
So, and they live through me. You know what I'm saying? If any father has taught their child,
Yes.
you know, they have to have some kind of part of it. You know what I mean?
Why do you think that's important?
So your name will carry on. That way you'll never be.
That's
forgotten.
important to you?
You know what I'm saying?
That's important to you? And never forgot. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, somewhat yes. I'll say yes, somewhat yes, because like I said, people can see your sons through their eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Damn, you're just like your father.
Yeah, grandfather or so yeah.
So
keep your name alive.
Right. There you go.
I know what you mean. That's important to you?
Yeah, it's important. I have all boys. Well, I have 4 kids, 1 girl and 3 boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn. Let me ask you something. Do you think fish see air?
Fish do what?
Do you think fish see air?
Oh, do I think fish see air?
Yes.
No.
But we see water.
I think they just breathe it.
They breathe water. They don't breathe air. You don't think if they put their head out that water that they see the air?
No, because they ain't gonna be able to stay out there the water too long. You know what I mean? You take a fish and let them hang out here for a minute, he gonna be dying to get back in that water.
But do you think they see air?
They might feel air. They can't really see it.
You think so?
No. Because we can't even see air. We can see the wind. We can see shit moving.
We can see water though.
Yeah, but still, we don't see the wind.
Do you think?
We know the wind is what's pushing the water, but we really can't see the wind. I think the only time we can really see the wind is maybe in a desert somewhere where the dust come up and we see that wind blowing it. You know what I'm saying?
But like we breathe air, right?
Yes, sir.
And we see water.
Yeah, we see
right?
water. Yes.
So fish,
they
breathe water.
Right.
So do they see air? No. Do they see air? Do fish see air? Like, let's think about it. Do fish see air because they live and breathe in water? So we really don't go underwater. We just see it. We see water.
We can breathe.
So they're on the other side. Like,
we can breathe underwater.
What do you think fish think about when they look at the sky?
Hoping they can reach it. Shit.
I mean, for real. What do you think they see? You think fish see stars?
No. Well, fish come up when the sun go down, right? Come up to the top.
I mean, some of them, I guess. You got some so deep that we don't even know about.
Right, because I think
what they see. They don't see. Do you think they see clouds?
No, because it's according to what time they come up. Because right now I think they are out because it's getting cooled off, so that sun ain't really beaming like that. So they probably at the top of the water now and they can see some clouds.
You think they see some clouds?
Yeah, I think they see some clouds.
You think they see clouds? So if it's clouds, what would we think that's in the water? In the
You know, I really think we don't want to know what's in that water.
Maybe
because
so.
we get in it, you know, and we think what's in it, then we probably don't really get in it because we like, hey, hell no. Get in that water.
Yeah.
And this thing come up, what I'm going to do? Because I sure can't outswim it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
hey.
That's just like on Deep Blue Sea. You know, when LL Cool J, you know, he jumped in the water and the woman went to save him. And that fish got him, shoot.
Yeah.
That shark got him, but hey, he started punching that eyeball out, that shark let him go, boy.